Hello! Factorio! We're doing it. We're gonna win before we hit 80 hours. I think. Probably. All going well on Starmolsk. How is everybody? It's an exciting time. We're finally getting to the end of this. Wednesday will be the last episode in this series. After much hard work and dedication, we're making it happen. We're gonna module this. We're gonna module these hard. Get more coal. And then use that coal. Make that coal last longer. Where are we? We're in Novice, so we should have prod modules. Somewhere around here. They're out there. Oh yeah, I forgot. Our research jumped up by like 30 or something %. 50%? Yeah, like 50% after upping the prod modules and speed modules to higher levels. It's good. It's good. That's free. That's free extra research. Al, I went ahead and purchased Foundry. I haven't actually launched it yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to play around with it, learn all its inner workings and its amazing secrets.
What kind of Foundry?
Legendary. No.
Are you gonna excuse me, are you gonna request 50 of them? Or wait, how many is it per rocket?
5.
Oh. Well, we've got that. That's also probably too many.
What do you mean?
How many are you using?
On Starmolsk? Like 11?
Probably not gonna need that many of them once you've got a legendary up there.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal.
Your ratios are
Don't worry
unusual.
about it. Don't worry about it. What ratios are you worried about?
Your iron ratios?
How so?
You've got 4
Mm-hmm.
4 molten iron makers.
Yeah. And?
One of those is putting out over 400 a second.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And
Yeah. Go on. Yeah.
you need, for the number that you have, you need 2.
You know, if I make it a legendary, I'll need 1.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. That's it. That's all. I'm not worried about it, honestly. It's fine. We can cut back a little bit. But we can't actually cut back yet because I need to get to Aquilo. I need to get the power. Which means I need more rockets, which means we need to jump around back and forth with Vulcanus some more. Get moving.
Oh, like filling up the,
Yeah, we need to fill up the belts with rockets.
I see.
And then we have to get rid of all the solar panels and replace that with storage for the red, what are they called? The Prometheum asteroids. So that we can have a big belt that's just storing hundreds of chunks.
I mean, I guess that's going to be the more efficient way to do it than trying to stick it in.
Yeah, I think
What you call it.
Yeah, and with belt weaving, you can make that. You can make those tiles go even further, beyond. I'm really glad that we're flying a snail to the edge of the universe.
I think everyone is universally happy that that's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Oh, you were working on getting some good crushers, or yeah, crushers and grabbers, right?
Yeah, the crushers are running. The grabbers actually need something else that I'm not making yet. And I also need to refactor this a little. I made a silly mistake where I don't have some of my stuff hooked up, but that's not the big problem.
Mm. Ooh, and you're making good beacons. I would not.
So I think what I've already made in terms of beacons
You got 3
is
legendary beacons. What the crap?
all I'm going to be making. That's a lot.
That's really good. Holy cow. Okay, never mind. We're fine. We're fine. Put the spiders back. Let the spiders sing. Oh wow, we got a real Undertale heart collection of spiders here. A real Legend of the Seven Stars. A real elementally themed collection of 6 or 7
Axum
things.
Rangers.
A real Axum Rangers of Spidertrons here. The pink one is a healer. Because that's how it works.
I mean, that's how it works in your party.
Ain't no party like an RPG party. Oh, what about... No, I was about to say, what if we get like really good quality gun turrets? It's like the only thing that changes is their range.
Which, I mean, that's not nothing.
It's not. But the idea is I don't want to be wasting bullets on things that are not anywhere near the ship. Quality gamba!
The more range they have, the more,
Go on.
the faster you can go.
No. If any asteroid dares get close to the ship, it gets immediately obliterated by 20 turrets. It just pops. Like a party balloon. Love it. Because we have so much of that bullet damage upgrade, you know? Now what? Who? Why? No. Oh, little robot. No, that's a losing battle. All right, hold on. Something went wrong here. Something went very wrong over here.
Terribly wrong.
What's up with our... Oh, no. That was a load-bearing power pole. Oh, no. Whew. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, you may return, spiders. Quality turrets equals DPS density. That's true. I think we're fine on damage, honestly. I don't foresee any issues. We got a lot of pollution. Oh, we got a lot of pollution. But there's nothing that can be done about that.
I'm so loath to move this setup.
Boop, boop, boop.
So what if I don't move it? What if I copy it?
I love that idea.
Fix it?
I love that idea of making no changes to something. All right, we're getting a lot more carbon. We're still eating it all, even with the additional prod modules. So get another prod module in there, why don't you? Why don't you? Ooh, that's... Okay, our power is struggling. How are the inserters handling it? I'm going back to Vulcanus where the solar is better. The goal is to try to coast into Aquilo with a bajillion rockets. So that I can just pick up the fusion reactor stuff manually.
Are you having trouble making rockets?
I don't know yet. Let me see. I mean, part of it is explosives are they require coal, and coal requires carbon, and I'm not. I should recycle some of these, huh?
Yeah, reprocessing I think would be a good idea. Because you're overloaded on metal, right?
Probably. Yeah, I just need to add a detection system that's like, okay, if metal is high, then turn the recipe to make a bajillion not whatevers. Okay, so let's just do like this. Hold belt. If metal is over, judging by the numbers, this is a mostly full belt. So let's say if it's over 100, let's let that be. Based on the quantity of resources on belts. There's two different quantities I want to look at. One is the number of actual asteroid chunks on this sushi belt, and the other I'd be interested in, but I'm not as worried about, is the amount of backlog of resource. Then reprocess metal. And then basically the same for carbonic to reprocess carbonic, and ice to reprocess ice, though that seems less likely to happen.
Until you're at a Aquila.
Yes, and then it's gonna happen.
Given.
Yeah. All right, so for these, set recipe using the condition. There we go. So this whole block minus these top two. Actually, why not? Why not include the top two in that? Set recipe. There you go. Oh yeah, see, it's automatically turning on and off the recipe based on the overflow. I don't have a constant combinator on this ship, do I? There's no way I do. If storage in space was a thing, you could have replicated a solid variation of oil processing. That would be weird, but yeah. Could we pump up? Wait. To get what now? To get explosives? Or coal? Buffer chest. Yeah, I understand why they didn't want buffer chest to be a thing in this. Like that, I'm very much on board with that. That makes a lot of sense. Gameplay-wise, it would not be fun. Alright, so rockets, right? Rockets come in on this red one. Here, from here, from here. Nope, that's that. So it's from here. There's a rocket happening right now. Oh, it's all stack inserters, so it's going to take ages to get one. Then once we do, there it is. Boom. 16 rockets. Oh. I screwed this up, didn't I? I did. How fun. Okay, so I need to make sure this one is getting fed, which means this one's probably not getting fed because it was copy-pasted. I'm doing stack because I want to have a bigger buffer on the belt. I want to have like big, like for the ammo, instead of having like for this leg here, like having 10 belts worth of bullets, I've got 40 belts worth of bullets in this small stretch. So I don't have to worry as much about having a high capacity of bullet output, because it just kind of does its thing. Geez, we are really getting eaten up on Novice. Maybe it's time to do a little bit of negotiations. Wait, we have artillery.
We do have artillery.
Okay, so I just need to press the button that says send them a hello.
I was trying to be careful to avoid placing artillery in a spot where they could automatically shoot this nest.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
I don't think it's very likely to happen because of having fixed our bioflux situation.
Yeah.
But I guess it could happen.
Pop. Whoop. Nope, nope, nope. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Where are you guys going? Where are you guys going? Welcoming party. Royal Rainbow. Spooderding. Oh man, I love the sheer power of 6 Spidertrons. It's a really good number of Spidertrons to have. And if you juke the behemoth worms, you don't even take damage. You just whoop, nope, nope, you missed. And that's it. Good try.
Oh, you know what I needed to make?
What?
I'll go ahead and do this now. Something to recycle that gargantuan pile of tungsten carbide.
But my carbide. We need it.
We are literally never going to run out.
I'm gonna make it my mission to use 1,000 carbide per second by the end of stream on Wednesday.
For how many seconds?
6. It checks out. Oh yeah, in gosh, I completely missed that message. Yeah, in space exploration, the old mod, there were several ways to actually just completely remove all bugs from a planet, which was very nice because then you could cull the map, and it would stop generating bugs as well once you had clicked confirm extinction or something. Because you kind of needed to cull the map every once in a while because it got a little bit resource intensive.
Did they do some kind of massive refactoring to make it so that the game doesn't struggle?
They definitely did put a lot of work into that.
I asked that specifically because, like, I have not seen UPS
Oh,
drop
whoa! I put down some more storage chests on Vulcanus because you were out of storage space, and as soon as I did, they just converged on it.
Yeah, there was some stuff that I deleted that I would have rather not deleted.
Carbide per second. Flamer turrets. I wish there was more of a reason to go big on military defense stuff. But unfortunately, like, you can, like, until our pollution gets insane, having this within network is fine. The robots will keep repairing it. Robots will get replaced. This little bit, this little tiny thing is plenty for this massive cloud of pollution. It's like I see all these really cool designs that use, like, you know, rows of flamethrowers and dragon tooth walls to slow down the biters as they path towards it, and landmines, and, you know, rocket turrets would be cool to have gotten to use. But there's no reason to. The bugs don't really pose much of a threat. Honestly, my single player world, I don't even think I have. I have like occasionally like a handful of turrets out in the wilderness. Just like this is huge. I think the other guys did a lot of work on defending our territory before we left planet. What's this? Cool. Oh, it was a recycling setup of some. No, this was the. Okay, I know what that is. I'm gonna leave that. It's about the glorious explosions. It really is. Like, I finally got around to doing train artillery on my single player world because it's like, that's cool. And then I find that, like, there's no bugs anywhere near. Occasionally an expansion will show up and the train takes care of it. And that's it. And a large pile in the back. See, that's great. I love that. It kind of makes me want to do, like, a Death World game. Ultimately, the biters just don't scale at the same rate as the player. And I think that's good. Because you could lose hard in this game.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to have that kind of game, that's why there's stuff like There Are Billions.
That's true. I still need to play that at some point, but it just doesn't go on deep. I want a 90% discount, and then I'll consider getting it.
That's where I'm at, too.
You're in the same boat. It's like I saw that game years ago, and I was like, okay, you know what? This would scratch my itch for an RTS PvE experience. That's kind of what I'm after right now. And now, like 10 years later, I'm like, well, it's a puzzle game. I mean, you could say the same about Factorio. Make a bad decision 20 hours ago. What was the last game I played that felt like that? Oxygen Not Included. That was the one. Where suddenly everything is going wrong. And it's because, oh no, I forgot about this temperature leak over here. Uh-oh. All my plants are too hot to grow any food, and there's no hope. And to fix that, I would have to rewind the save by 10 hours. Alright, how we doing on rockets now? The prod modules are definitely helping us get a little bit more literal bang for our buck. Can you prod module rockets?
Are they intermediate?
You cannot. Dang. Like I'm not managing to saturate this belt with explosives. Yeah, I didn't watch a ton of it when it was in its heyday, and I'm really surprised it has not gone on sale since then. Like, it looks like it's a fine game, but like, geez, they gotta tantalize me with a little bit more of a discount than that. All right, so apparently we just don't need speed modules this badly here. Yeah, I'm not making enough explosives for that because I'm not making enough coal. Oh. Well, you know what? Let's just store up a little bit more fuel. Why not? Seems like a reasonable thing to do. Yay! Al is coming.
Hooray!
Gosh, I love that guy.
Our Al?
The Al, Hillbilly Al, of who is Duper.com fame. Literally nothing to see here. Yay, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a special treat for you tonight. We got him. We got
him.
We got Hillbilly Al. All right, so the good grabbers are on Vulcanus, right?
Nope.
Oh,
not making grabbers yet.
Not making grabbers yet. We're making the intermediates to make the grabbers.
Everything except for the blue chips.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna grab fusion reactor.
Oh, I hate this.
2 fusion reactors. And then, I don't know, like a bunch of turbines. 10 turbines if we can afford it. What can we afford on Aquilo here? Not much. Not that much. There's a GitLab repo with a script that can crack save file encryption. Interesting. That's weird that that's needed for a single player game. I guess achievements or leaderboard. I don't know. I don't see a whole lot of reason for them to want to do that. Put the carbide in the assembler. I swear, if you guys don't put this carbide in this assembler.
Put that carbide back where it came from, or so
help me. Does PB&J just not have any other carbide on it? It does not. We're not getting enough carbide. All right, I demand more carbide than ever before. Sure, that seems like a good amount. I have -1 carbide. Great. What am I supposed to do with -1 carbide? I ask you. Okay, and I wanted 6 of these and a cryo plant. Did we get the cryo plant? We did not get a cryo plant yet. We need that to actually run this. Let's just grab 5. Not enough to fill. Not any. There's none available for purchase here.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Oh, there's 2 right there. Just let the robots do it. Just let the robots do it. Yeah, we're going for it. Wednesday night, we're making the trip. Tonight is prep. We're setting everything up on our vessel Starmolsk. She will be making the journey to the edge of the solar system, and then we will roll credits, metaphorically, and then we will be free after 2 months of this game. Actually,
hardly enough time.
Just about exactly 2 months, we will be free. And then I can finally get back to being a productive member of society.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, maybe we'll do a little bit, like just while we're there, because I think we'll probably be able to get to start the trip immediately at the start of stream, and then I want to take out this block on the left of solar panels and do Promethean chunk storage there. Yeah, I getcha. It'd be nice to just like dip into. I don't know if we'll even try to. What is the achievement for? Like, how far out do we have to go for the achievement? We are on track to get work around the clock. We've got 24 hours remaining. Let's see. 60,000. Okay. It's 60,000 is the biggest achievement. We're not making it all the way. We're not making it all the way to Shattered Planet. We do not have we do not have the quality necessary.
Inserters would be really good to have in quality.
They would. I would love that. I may attempt it on single player, but not on stream. This is a terrible game to stream. I'm doing this purely out of selfish ambition because I want Factory to grow. We never harvested this iron over here. We had it sitting under our noses the whole time. Free iron.
I wonder why.
Beach iron. I love it. I love beach iron. Okay. Aquilo. There we go. Make another one of these. All right. We got enough.
I
We can ship
swear
those.
this is infuriating.
What are you working on there?
It's jam.
Oh.
If I was physically there, I could fix this in a heartbeat.
What? Just slurp it off the belt?
Yeah.
Well, just make the bot slurp it.
That's what I've been doing.
That's what I'm telling them to do. The desert
You know
bus of Factorio. Yeah. I've seen some streams of people making it. And yeah, that's an apt description. It is desert bus. See, what we could do is build a very, very long spaceship that is long enough to reach from solar system edge to shattered planet. We just need a 4 million kilometer long ship, and then just park it at one end and turn it around.
You're onto something.
I think so. Why would we say 4 million kilometers when we could just say 4 gigameters?
That's what I'm saying in America.
That's how metric works. Let's use metric to its fullest potential with the gigameter. Oh, man. Alright, Aquilo. Did PB&J get... Yes, okay, good. They got the cryo plants that we can bring back home. It still doesn't have the fusion... It's not going to get the fusion generators is the thing. That's the thing, is it's not going to get them. It needs to make another loop to get more carbide. No, tungsten plates. In the middle of the main bus. Well, see, it's only a problem if you start dumping the iron ore onto the bus for the purpose of making concrete.
Oh no.
Hmm? Did we do that?
This is the wrong belt.
Oh no. Whoa, one of them's. Cool.
I forgot where I was building.
Where were you building?
Would it be easier just to drive to Vulcanus?
Yes. Move your physical body there. Oh no. I need to fix this. This is actually pretty urgent.
Left Europa in 6 cycles.
6, huh?
Be traveling my physical body to places.
I love not moving my physical body.
Load sleeves aren't cheap.
I've made Gleba my home for some reason. I've been hovering over the warmth of this forge, this foundry. Oh no, Mac. Automod held that. Blocked term. No, he didn't say best viewers. He said best viewers. This has been my home, is hovering over the warmth of the foundry for like the last 3 hours. It's been pretty nice, actually. What? Wait, what? What? How? Did... There are epic roboports on Aquilo.
Huh?
That's pretty epic.
That seems like something
Seems like
Aaron's scheme to do.
The worst idea. They have faster spending of electricity as their benefit
That's an issue.
on the place where electricity
Good
is the
idea.
worst. Actually, our electricity is pretty nice on Aquilo for some reason. I don't know how we are managing
Just
this.
kept it small scale.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, those steam turbines are.
Oh man, my single player
being
world was
stressed.
freezing over, and it would not stop. I think I know where I went wrong, which was I went too few on the heating towers. And the result was I couldn't keep temperature on the turbines, and it was bad.
Yeah,
But
we-
then I switched to
you got a good
fusion.
balance there.
I switched to fusion, and I'm making the fusion cells locally, so it's great. Oh, we're gonna need fusion
I think
cells.
just having like a dedicated ammonia setup for every
Does-
heating tower was like, just made sure that we didn't run out of heat.
Yeah.
Does fusion actually make heat?
No.
That seems unfortunate for Aquilo.
Yeah. Now you can still do
Makes
nuclear
powers,
for
so-
heat for your heat pipes. Like to heat the entire base, you can use a nuclear setup instead of dealing with water and
Not that
ammonia
safe.
and making solid fuel and putting it in heating towers. Just ship in a stack of fuel cells and you're good for a few hours. Honestly, that's the way to go right there. All right. You can use prod modules to make power cells. Do we have prod modules out here? Yes, we have some good ones. Not a lot of good ones, but we have some good ones. Do we have any others? No. Oh, wait. We do? Oh, okay. All right. That's... Oh. They're still coming? One more? One more? Do we have one more? That's all we got. I don't want to take one out of the chip processor. I'll take... I will take one out of science. We're not using that much science. -1. All right, so this is going to really bump up the power cost on this to 7 times the norm. And that's fine. Now I just need to find a way to pump some ammonia in here. Heat pipes connected to the heat pipe. If I cut that off, these are no longer connected, and that would be... No, wait, they are. That's a loop right there, so we could just... Boop. Done. I found out that different elements have different heat draws on Aquilo. Look at this expert wiring here. That is great. That is just amazing. Why did we do that? Why on earth? What is the point of that? What the heck?
The point was to reach something.
There's nothing over there. There's nothing there. There's literally nothing. All right. I am just going to have the bots feed it for now.
Maybe it was wires.
Yeah. Let's go with that. All right, this is gonna go very slow, but it's making double the fusion cells per recipe, per holmium and lithium. So that's pretty good. We're gonna need those. We're gonna need a lot of those.
Speaking of holmium,
We should probably make that a red
okay,
box.
good.
All right.
I mean,
PB&J. What are you waiting
I don't
on?
think there's any reason why I'm not making
Where's the
quality
holmium?
EM plants.
Where's the holmium on full court? Why are we not making holmium plates here?
They're all getting eaten right now.
Dum, dum, dum.
There we go.
Well-
No, we're not on this island. For some reason the box had it backwards. But we're good now. Oh, I think I'm gonna do a little bonus stream tomorrow morning.
Ooh, fun.
I've got a day off. I'm gonna take advantage of it. Do a short
What are you
little
gonna
stream. Do a little short morning stream.
Short stream.
Short stream.
Mario?
Mario stink.
Yes.
Mario stinky?
It is.
Yes, it's true. The truth come out.
Does Mario is stinky. Just can't eat this copper fast enough. You okay over there? Hovercat died. She drank her
No,
water
Hovercat.
poorly and died.
Rip.
She will be missed.
Rip cat.
Okay.
Rip in pepperoni.
What if we made shotgun shells? Heavy armor. There we go. There's a way to eat up some copper.
Heat pipes.
Heat pipes. Actually, that's vaguely useful. Get out of here with that suggestion. We could use those for things.
Oh, it's the heat exchanger that I'm doing.
Oh, okay. All right, PB&J. Now what do you need? You still don't. No, you have. What do you? Oh, it takes 1,000 to fill a rocket. Okay. All right. Well, you got me there, huh? Don't you feel so smart? You know, we went all in on these prod modules for this, and I don't really feel like they're necessary now because we have so much holmium ore. So much. All right, so that we don't have those. That's fine. But do we not have that? You can't tell me we don't have. Cannot tell me we don't have that. We don't have that. All right, cool. Very cool.
You know what? I'm gonna put this stuff in a box, and I'm not gonna think about it.
And then mail that box to yourself. Oh, we got our plastic bar. Yay. All right, how's our science looking? Oh, we are no, we have no purple. Where's purple? Why is purple so slow right now? Why are we making quality purple? Oh, I guess just it's a thing to do. Okay, we could module this a bit to get a bit more purple. I assume we've got some of those left. That's gonna slow it down by 15%. Let's just go ahead and speed 3. But then that's gonna start eating up these rails pretty fast. We're now taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 24, 22-ish. Beacon. Okay, as much as I love beacons, they really require you to like rework your belts around it and like move power poles and all that. If I've got the modules on hand, I'm just gonna slap them on. I'm not gonna worry about it. No, we're making 30 rails per second. So okay, that'll work. That should work. All right, let's see if that helps our purple issue right now. What doesn't need purple science? Oh, a little bit more bang for our buck here. I mean, I use them when I plan for them. And honestly, this is pretty terrible design also, but still. All these substations in here, because I don't know why. I don't know why we did substations for this. It's fine. It works. Okay. Yeah, purple is still a problem. We got some bioscience ready. No EMP science.
Oh no. Unintended consequences.
Oh man, I love it. All right, I'm gonna drop off fusion reactors. Wait, go back to novice. Go back to novice. And wait there.
My jam is cleared.
Yay!
It's
your
finally
jam.
happened.
It's been cleared. We're jamming. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, drop off these. Oh, I guess we're good on cryoscience? Is that right? No, we're not. Okay, drop the cryoscience, I guess. Huh, who knew? Oh, the railguns. We need those. And that's it, I think. I think that's the major stuff. Onward. Thanks, Hobo. Have a good one.
Good night, Hobo.
Wait, go back to novice. Go back to novice. I forgot. I need to drop off the cryo plants. There we go. Okay, now you can go to Vulcanus. And now Starmolsk can request these things. All right, we got some uncommons, so some of those are going to be extra good. Rockets are looking a lot better now. Rockets are full, I think. Oh, that's another thing we need is we've got to get oh, nice. Oh, we are getting a ton of fuel cells for not a lot of resources. That is crazy. I love that. I've already got 43 of those built up. We need, what was the thing we need? We need barrels of the stuff.
The fluoroketones.
The fluoroketone. Fluoroketone. I'm feeling like Starmolsk may be able to drive up there. I'm willing to let it attempt the journey. Now, what does Aquilo need to make more of these generators? Needs more tungsten. Okay, PB&J is already on that. Although it's going to have a few stops in between, but that's fine. Yeah, I think we're going to try it. We're going to go to Aquilo. No, wait. Our power sucks. Power sucks right now. We should wait. We should wait and let those items come to us on PB&J. Okay, so don't need the railguns anymore. Don't need that. Don't need that. Do need barrels of cold fluoroketone. I don't know how many barrels are enough. Let's just say 100 because it looks like that's the rocket capacity. Science says use up some green, but not any purple. Sure. Green without using purple is difficult. Not impossible. Stronger explosives would do it. Though I don't know if it's helping that much. Alright, what are you waiting on Vulcanus? Everything. Okay, so Vulcanus is presumably working on it. Oh, look at all those robots. Jeez. Oh, they are busy recycling, aren't they?
They sure are.
So what's the upcycling for on the
Foundries.
ah
They're, well, they could potentially also be used for speed modules.
modules.
Also big mining drills,
Yeah, yeah.
which we have at least one legendary. 2.
Oh. I don't feel like mining drills are something that you can really just have 1 or 2 of and expect that to make much of a difference. Big mining drills are really something you want to have like 100 of. Sometimes you just want to have 100 of something.
Do I detect a hint of Mitch Hedberg?
No, that was purely 1,000-Year Door. No, they got him. They got the laser turret. He did his best. Now that's some tungsten. That's the kind of tungsten I can get behind. No. Oh no. The .ru, I just now noticed the .ru website that the bot posted. Do a little bit of a double take there.
It reminds me of the experts.
Yeah. We've got a lot of good advice on things. Very
How do I
specific
get
things.
a train
Uh-huh.
to actually do its job and get some iron over here?
It's so passive aggressive. I love it. All right, where
It's doing something now. I guess it just takes forever for a train to. Wait, why is it leaving so early?
what, novice?
It was full.
Okay.
Where are you expecting it to go?
Just to everything on Novice.
All the things that you
Anything
are.
that takes iron. So like all the liquid iron and the iron ore, the iron plates. We have none.
It's working on it.
All right, so let's see here. This guy is liquid iron.
We might need more generic trains.
Paste them in.
I wonder if I have a hard time just pasting in the trains because they kind of refuse to be fueled or sometimes go to the right place.
I did notice that sometimes they wouldn't paste in the correct group. And I have to move them back into the generic pickup group.
I had some that would go down and the locomotive would be detached from the wagons.
I never saw that.
It was very
I
frustrating.
cannot relate on that one. What are we even using power on here? It's always the foundries. Electromagnetic plants make sense also. Oh, look at this full belt of blues. Oh, that is beautiful. That is a sight to behold. All right, PB&J is heading for Aquilo. About time. Well, we're two-shotting the big... There's no point. There's no point in doing stronger explosives, is there? We're like barely two-shotting. These big ones have 2,000 health, 10% explosion resistance. So effectively, they have like 2,222 health. Yeah. Because take off 10% of that. Yeah. So 2,222. 2,222. Meanwhile, the rocket turrets are dealing 1260. Yeah, we're not getting up to 4444 for a while. What's the base rocket explosion damage? Rocket explosion damage base is oh jeez. All right, we're currently at plus 530%. And this technology bumps it up by 50%. So we need like 10 more levels of this at least before we, and we're already taking 120,000 science. So it's going to be in the millions of science before we can one-shot the big rocket or the big asteroids with rockets. I should not be bothering. If anything, that doesn't even use. Okay, that doesn't even use it, but still, we just had some green science I wanted to spend. It's really just plastic and rocket fuel is the only thing I can think of, but that needs purple, which we barely have any purple right now, compared to everything else at least. It's starting to back up a bit.
This setup is not perfect. In fact, it has a lot of problems.
In fact, it's awful.
I don't think it's
You know what? It's worthy of being on the title screen.
I don't think it's gonna jam itself up anymore, I think is the important thing.
All right, that's good. Ooh, look at that legendary plastic in there.
Well, it's a little jammed.
It's partially jammed. It's fine. Oh man, the legendary plastic means that's instant legendary LDS.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and with the that's some good prod bonus on that too. That's more than double. So this takes 5 plastic, spits out 1 LDS. So you put 5 legendary in there, you're gonna get like 2.5 LDS out of that. That's pretty good. And that LDS is gonna go over here. And then it's gonna go into this box of engines. Ah, okay. I see. For the good crushers. I mean, we might be making do with just rares. And it might have to be manually loaded to get, like, all these things up here. Because I don't know how many go to a rocket for crushers. What is the rocket capacity? 10. Maybe there's enough rares, at least.
Well, I mean, we can always request a lower...
That's true. And, yeah, the rockets are not a concern there. Oh, we don't have all the stuff we need for this science pack. Electromagnetic. We don't have any electromagnetic. Okay. Cool.
Yes. So I was going to start making higher quality blue chips.
Yay.
Which I need for several things, actually.
All right, Aquilo. Start making oh no! Aquilo! Oh, it's awful.
Oh no.
It's everywhere. Oh no, it's in my ammonia. But I am making some very high quality fusion generators now. 32% chance of a quality tick. What do we get? Common. Okay, that's fair.
Those ones? Yes.
Oh, we need to make sure we grab the fuel cells. What is the capacity on those? 50. Let's go ahead and grab 3 rockets worth. We almost have 3 rockets worth already. That's nice. All right. PB&J temporarily do not request science because we don't want to spend the rockets on that yet. If we have the rockets, we'll do it, but I don't think we're gonna have the rockets for it. Oh man, I've been seeing some other people's Aquilo bases, and it's our base feels very inferior. People are making
I haven't even expanded it.
people are making train bases on Aquilo.
Yeah, without like rails and stuff.
Yeah,
Connecting all their islands together.
they're making their own islands.
Oh, well,
For
yeah,
one-
yeah.
I mean,
You can do that.
yeah, because apparently trains don't freeze and tracks don't freeze.
That's pretty useful.
So they just have these isolated areas that have their own dedicated heat pumps for these small little sub factories that do one thing, and they're carting around the ammonia and everything else. It's like, man, that's intense.
How do you heat loaders to unload a train?
Probably just don't go with 6 of them.
But 6.
But 6. It's not a power of 2. It makes it harder for splitters.
Well,
4
a
is
gap in
enough.
the middle, I guess, with the heat pipe. You can also heat things diagonally, so maybe there's something to that.
Yeah.
Putting
Yeah.
a heat pipe coming up diagonally to it or something.
Oh, that was the thing I read, is that the heat values, the amount of heat that items drain, undergrounds take a ton of extra heat compared to an equivalent number of above ground items. So this case on Aquilo, we've got an underground just for the case of having less things to heat. If we replace that with a line of 10 non-underground pipes, it would take less heat for the same distance.
You could do that. You know.
Good to know.
Good to know. We're not going to do it, but now we know.
I mean, knowing is
Yeah, we
half
don't
the
need
battle.
But it's like you have to do undergrounds on Aquilo to deal with all the heat pipe shenanigans. There's no way around it.
What if these were quality?
What? Well, then they'd go slightly faster, I guess.
No.
No, okay. Never mind.
What if I made them go slower?
The factory must slow. That is what they're always telling me.
Quality modules.
You don't have any tungsten you can drop, do you? No, you just brought in so much stuff. Why are you bringing so much stuff into our house?
Oops. That's supposed to be a different.
Jeez, that's a lot of bugs. A lot of green bugs at that. That's fine. They'll deal with it.
They will be dealt with.
Yeah, they're kind of dealing with it.
They're getting around to it.
Normally.
Okay, well, that's less bugs.
Where's the artillery? There it is.
Send in the dancing artillery. All right, drop the tungsten. Spill it out onto the ground. Let the tungsten plates spill across the ground of Aquilo. Boom, boom, boom. All right, science. We have not much purple. Not much purple at all.
Purple Fulgoro purple?
No. Classic purple.
Just regular thing.
That's the one. All right. Let's see if we can get a good generator. All right, bugs. All right. Come on now.
What's up, Doc?
Because you see. Hey, good. We got an uncommon one. Excellent. Is that good? That's yeah. Max output is higher, so it's more power for free. I assume.
You know what they say about more power?
Oh wait, no, it's not. It actually does consume plasma faster. Well, it's fine. What do they say? What do they say, Germ Dove?
Oh? I think we talked about this a little bit earlier.
We did. Hey, Tim Allen, we're out of cocaine. What a great bit. What a great bit we had. Ooh, 2 uncommon ones. I guess that's fine.
I have an idea. This will work.
Will it? Will it work, Germ Dove?
Yes. I've been loath to use splitters.
Was that just uncommon stone running around? No, those were uncommon robots flying around. What has Theron done?
Where has the robot come from?
Wait, can I actually check that? Okay, I can't check the entity, but I can check the building. Last user, Theron. Theron upgraded these roboports. I knew it! Are we out of tungsten again? Can we send down more tungsten, or are we out? We're out. Alright, send up whatever we've got, which is 2 uncommon. That's just 2 uncommon. Alright, request. Two. Just send up 2. Go on. Send them up. What's the hold up here? Oh, we don't have a rocket ready to blast off again. Okay, do we have the power cells ready? Almost. We need one more. Oh, and we need the stupid... Oh, jeez, we need the... I forgot the fluorocatone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, just request 8.
Okay. I think I'm just about done fixing jams here.
How are the jellies, though?
A disaster.
Oh, gosh. Do we have more Spidertrons? Can I just copy-paste another Spidertron or 3.
Are we making fish?
I'm sure we can just grab some.
Well, they're not renewable unless we're making. And we have plenty of spoil to make, I think.
They're, I guess they're technically not renewable, but there's like a million of them.
But we can make them renewable.
Yes, but
They'll never.
getting our paws on them is the tricky part. What are you gonna do? Just deconstruct all the water?
I mean, like a little bit of it. If I need like 10 fish, then I just gotta like click once, and I get like 200 fish. It's really crazy how many fish per fish you get in this game. The FPF ratio is off the
This ratio,
charts.
Yeah.
Allow me to
It's
demonstrate.
important enough that it's trying to tell us what that number is in the top right, but they ran out of another F and used an S instead.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close to an F. I guess I need to make different colors to keep the theming going here. Need a nice orangey one. It's not a very great orange color, but it's more of a brown, looks like.
Perhaps one day I'll be forgiven for my spaghetti sins here.
Never. I guess I need a nice deep black widow spider. Can we get like a dark purple? Change this to kind of a lighter pink to stand out a bit more. There we go. That looks good. That looks good. We got a lot of spiders now. They're just ready to go. We can send out the spider platoons.
We can fight bugs with bugs.
It's perfect. Send them out in trios to triage the bugs. And now it really is an RTS. Yes? Okay. Yes, my lord. Okay.
He did it! No, he did it!
We did it. No one is gonna know that. No one is gonna recognize that reference. Alright, still need to wait for one more rocket after this next one, and then we're good. So, oh, well, if we don't, if it isn't a little, we got a little visitor already. Pop. Divide and conquer. Why did we leave all these worms here? Just to suffer?
Oh, it wasn't worth cleaning up with artillery shells.
Ah, I see, I see.
There's a whole world of people who know Warcraft.
Impossible. Impossible. What, you're saying people recognize like the highest, one of the highest grossing real-time strategy games of all time?
That is what I'm insinuating.
Unbelievable, unbelievable.
You're talking about Warcraft? from the Warcraft movie?
That's the one.
You know, I forgot that was a thing, and I never watched it.
That's what you guys are referencing, right? You guys are referencing the Warcraft movie? Which is what we all know that from?
Oh man. Oh yeah. It's Minecraft Steve. Oh, I love the Warcraft movie. Jack Black was great.
I love Harry Potter.
I love Harry Potter.
What's all that noise? So what's going on? Oh, that's a new place.
Oh, good. New things are happening.
I haven't looked at that since like I have not like shored that up or anything.
Oh,
in
jeez.
recent memory.
Germdub is making some fun problems.
There's no problems.
Yeah, only solutions.
Just solutions, yep.
I gotta keep an eye on my rocket count here.
Yeah, that whole northern border could be destroyed for all I know.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
It's not.
It's
It's not
melted.
destroyed right now, but it could get destroyed.
Absolutely gone.
This looks like a fun nest to kick.
Germdub loves kicking hornets' nests.
Okay, boom.
Kaboom! Actually, we're pushing these guys back pretty good. The terrain is really favorable over here to the west. As far as like waterways for impenetrable walls.
Waterways that we can pave over with landfill.
Mm-hmm.
Could you use foundation on water?
Yes, but you could also use landfill. Right?
I would assume so.
So why would you use foundation? I mean, I guess you can if that's the question. It would be very silly, but you could do it.
It would be very, very fancy.
The fanciest landfill you ever did see. All right, this the 9 Spidertron team is pulling no punches.
Okay, well.
Oh, they found me. Haha! I'm in your back lines, making
I'm in
messes.
your face killing your dudes.
Oh geez, it's a lot going on somewhere. That's fine.
Yeah, I was expecting that. You know,
I know.
what if I built artillery closer to their nest?
What if the artillery was inside the nest?
Ah, now
What
we're
if we
talking.
had wagons?
And rode around in them. Whee!
Anyway.
Alright, come on. Alright, terrain. I want you to hang a sharp left. Yeah, good. Good. Swing north if you're really kind.
I have a sneaking suspicion that we have created more legendary quality 3s than I think we have.
Oh, really? What leads you to that conclusion?
The number of roboports that Theron has put.
That's a good point. I hadn't considered that in my calculation. This is going to be doing some real numbers for the evolution factor.
That's what we want, right?
Yeah,
That's a good thing?
big numbers is good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is a pretty, small choke point overall for this side of the base. Like all this big area that we had up here, this massive wall that connects all the way down to here. Like this area here is like half the size easily.
The bug factory must grow.
It's true. Well, now they've got lots of room they can expand into. We gave them plenty of new spaces they can take over. Mm-hmm.
Formula.
We have a huge lake to the northwest. That's like ridiculous.
Oh, perfect. P0
Let's landfill the whole thing.
S times 48.
Excellent, we got it. Okay, good. Make sure to pause at novice, and we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this star mollusk ready for a trip. Ready for several trips. I think 150 will last us a long while. Oh, wait, I want yellow inserter, don't I? I would prefer yellow inserter. Ha, inserter. Okay, so I've got 2 uncommon and 5 common.
96? Yes. 2
6.
bucks.
Go, make sure we get our uncommons requested here. And it's not going to want to fill that. 6. Ah. So I need to specifically request 4 with the fancy minimum payload. And it's got to be from
I should be
novice.
putting quality modules.
And then 150 power cells from novice, because we're going to send it down and right back up. And then we've got the generators. What else is on PB&J of note? Oh, do we have the... We've got the... Okay, so then we just need the 80 tanks of coolant. And then we are ready. We'll unbarrel it when we get up here.
Foundries, assemblers. Oh, we've got a lot of assemblers up there. Chem plants.
Well, the assemblers aren't assembling much these days. Actually, everything is very, very well stocked. Even the buffer is starting to back up quite a bit from just sitting there above novice, which is pretty hilarious.
30 assemblers. 18 chem plants.
What do we want to research?
Oh, that's a good point. Our purple is still hurting. I want to research how to get more purple science. Oh, it's the rails now. And the rails are hurting from iron sticks.
We can do legendary for all of those crafters on Star Mollusk.
That's pretty good.
The crushers are the exception.
Oh, well.
Which is frustrating considering how much time I spent making quality crushers.
Imagine so. Wah, wah. Alright, come on. All right, what can we make without purple science? Oh, I know what we can make. We can be very, very healthy.
Super useful.
For a mere 12,000. Well, we want to be able to survive the vacuum of space when Star Molsk explodes in a big ball of incandescent fire fueled by the oxidizer. Are we all gonna ride to
I don't see why not.
Yeah, we may as well
Yeah,
for
I
our
wanna hear
victory
it
lap.
back. Well, you know, or the game over. We lose everything.
Either way,
Maybe
we're
give up.
we're going out with a bang.
Sure you have it blueprinted. We'll just do it again. If it fails.
Punk.
Got so much railgun ammo ready.
Punk. What if I was making quality conch?
Dupu's noticing things for some reason. Dupu, you're not supposed to do that.
Don't do that, Dubu.
Don't do that. Not if you want to be happy. You want to be happy,
You
right?
see,
Yeah.
Dupu, there's a theme for the way that we're naming our
You gotta shut that off.
space stations.
Yeah, I don't know. PB&J, that was from Willow. That was just Willow was here and we let her name one.
It's all things Dubu loves. Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, things that he loves. He loves Flag 3. It's the best.
Yeah, I think so.
Beats the rest. Cellular, modular, interactive, modular. Okay, I'm gonna add another one of these specifically for our metal crushers. And the idea is that I'm gonna base it off of how much iron and copper we have backed up. So the current amount of iron and copper is maximum. Let's say, yeah, let's go with that. 100, we have to have at least 140 iron. And 140 copper. If that's the case, no. If we have less than either one, then turn on those crushers. These guys right here. There we go. They are disabled now. They are turned off. And I guess this one as well. Don't bother crushing metal if we're already full on metal. Instead, just let us hold on to that chunk for later. Oh, jeez. There's a lot of bugs. We won't be getting any attacks from the west for a while. All right. 7A Flag 3 is making the rounds. Okay, PB&J is finally heading to Novice. And once there, it needs to drop off some important items. These fusion power cells. Needs to drop off this fluorocatone. And needs to drop off these fusion generators. Fluorocatone. Fluorocatone. And And Star Molsk will be requesting those once they land.
Oh, I'm out of EM plants.
Oh no.
Where?
Just Tubester 6. Let's see here. Okay, so is that all I needed to get off of this one? I think so. So, on your way you go. Off to Vulcanus. Meanwhile, Star Moles should be requesting those items soon. And then that will allow us to clear out these power plant, or these what do you call these things? Solar panels? Oh, and let's request some lights. I think that's what we really want. I think that's what we all are hoping for. All right, let's take the 9 spiders out for a spin while we're waiting for that. They can clear out the cloud a little bit. Reduce attacks for a bit. Royal Rainbow, Care Bear Stare. Right into this little patch of bugs. Science. Purple's looking a little bit better, I guess. Yeah, 2,000 saved up. Blue chips? No, that's 17,000. Admittedly, we have prod modules on these, which helps. Productivity 52%. So we're getting triple. Currently, we're getting triple the science. So this 3K of purple is actually 6K of research points. What can we do with 6,000 research points? Not a lot anymore. Rocket fuel productivity. Yeah, not a lot. It does not buy us as much as it used to.
Why is this copper? Why is
Oh,
this
no.
copper?
Oh no. Germ Dove is having some issues now.
This should be iron. Why is it copper? Why is it copper?
The ravings of a madman. Why is it copper? How'd it get
Iron.
burned?
Oh,
How'd it get
oh.
burned?
This is why it's copper.
How'd it get copper? Oh my gosh, I love driving 9 Spidertrons around through big nests. This is good. Oh, this is very satisfying. It's like, no, you guys are no longer a threat. I'm sorry. It has been a long time since you guys have been a threat. I'm on a different planet and I'm just wiping out large collections of bugs.
My bug collection.
My bugs. All right, Star Molsk has power. Okay, so next it needs the fluorocatone. Oh,
Why is this copper?
need
That's
to empty the barrel. And that should pass through. There we go. Boom.
Ooh, achievement.
Gotta love it. All right. Do we have enough? Do we need more? More fluorocatone. Alright, that should be enough. It's probably enough. Output full. Because we're not using any power. We're not using enough power, I suppose. So that's it. We're done with power. We'll keep I guess we can keep some of the solar panels, but we do want to make sure we have enough belts to really go crazy with Promethium when we get to that point. So it's
When
really
you say belts, do you mean on Aquilo or on the space station?
on the space station. So the idea here is what we're gonna do is where are we gonna send this? How are we gonna full send this? We're going to split this and take Promethium shards into here. And the speed of these belts does not matter. All right, I have no idea how to do like compressed belt weaving for this.
Are you not gonna have more cargo bays?
We've got room. We could fit some cargo bays.
I mean, if you're gonna put cargo bays, it should be the next thing you do because, yikes, you're full.
Good point. I did bring quite a lot of fluorocatone. Well, sure.
I was gonna, well,
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it later.
There we go. So much more storage now. So much more room for activities.
Are we gonna find Promethium asteroids at the edge of the solar system, or the yeah, edge of the solar system?
Nope. They are not there.
Are we gonna poke our heads into
To the Shattered Planet all
traveling
the way.
towards the shattered planet?
Yeah, I guess we should.
Actually, I've seen some stuff on Reddit that was like people who reached the Shattered Planet.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's like-
ridiculous.
The number of asteroids is truly absurd.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a screen filled with asteroids.
You kind of have to go with explosive rockets instead of standard. Splash damage is a must-have.
I think they should buff it.
Honestly, yeah.
They should
Make
it
the
so people
make the
can get there.
asteroids. You know what? Have some of the asteroids contain biters.
Clearly, much too easy to reach it. It's trivial,
Apparently,
basically.
yeah. All right, well, there's rocket fuel productivity. Is there any orange science that doesn't require purple? There is. Artillery shell damage would not help us much. Considering we need to basically double our artillery shell damage for it to make a difference.
It's red chips. I mean, sort of. I don't know. Is it actually waiting on these modules?
There we go.
Yeah, some of them are waiting on modules.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Belt.
red chips. We're short on red chips. That's why we're short on that science.
So what does belt weave, like if you do multiple types of belts weaving through each other, be really, really gross. And also, I don't have a lot of room here to do anything super cursed, unfortunately. Like, being able to have multiple items per belt is... item per spot is great, but it's not super necessary for what we're doing.
It is really helpful, though, in general.
Yeah, that's true.
These
That's
places where I needed more throughput, but didn't want to tear everything up. Oh, just put some stack inserters in there.
Yeah. Okay, so something kind of like this. This is a little bit silly, admittedly.
It does look very silly.
Maybe that's the
We're gonna be
point.
getting silly.
Maybe that's the point, Germ Dove. Gosh. Finally, I'm getting the chance to do really terrible stuff with belts. This is
I'm way ahead of you.
that's a good point. Ah.
Hey, Dubs.
Hey. What you
Wanna
got?
say anything different?
Oh geez. Oh geez. Everything's legendary now, suddenly. Everything just became legendary. Oh no. Oh no, the TNT. It's happening too fast. Our water is too full. We still have 4 molten iron foundries making 4 times the amount of We need it, I swear.
1000%.
Yeah, we're gonna need that.
1,000 molten iron
gotta
per
have that.
second. Yeah, that is important.
We gotta have that.
That's very necessary.
That was always the goal.
Oh man.
We want to bring
That's so
technology to the other
fast.
planets.
Oh jeez.
I should have waited until I had crushers.
That's all right. Crushers
I
are
do rare
probably not
crushers.
going to be a big deal. Right now, it's just the amount of carbon we're getting. So I'm not crushing metal if we have a lot of metal saved up. Hello, Slavic. Oh, it's getting ready for its maiden voyage. We are heading on Wednesday. That is going to be the final stream of this series. We're going to be making the trip to the solar system edge. We're all going to pile in. And
How do you feel about your railgun angles?
I have no clue. I have no idea. Like, maybe it'll be fine.
It might be.
Are you worried about, like, kind of, this zone right here?
Yeah.
Let's see. Hang on. Let me ping. Yeah, you get it.
You give the mollusk a little
It might be okay.
Might be okay.
texture of the shell. Push it out a little bit.
That's the thing is, like, it's not great. Like, we could rotate this one to point straight up. Let me see. So this angle here.
They don't turn to shoot. They only fire in that range.
Yeah.
So they look okay. I mean, I don't know. They look alright.
Should we add, like, 2 more?
Yeah.
Maybe?
at 6.
Make it a nice even 6.
Just
Are
looking
we,
at
like,
it, and if that's its
still
range of
on
fire, it doesn't look
Carbon?
like any of these are going to actually hit anything in our. Yeah. They look okay.
Like if we take one bit of damage, we're dead.
Is there a reason why one of these crushers is left empty in regards to recipes?
In case I wanted to change my mind a little bit.
Oops, wrong one.
There you go.
You are super low on carbon, so I just swapped
Oh
that
yeah,
over.
heck yeah.
Oh yeah. Look at those. They want carbon so bad.
They're hungry. They're so hungry.
One ice filter is doing everything.
Oh, great. Why we even bother having the rest of these?
It's gonna ramp up, okay? Things are gonna ramp up once we're flying this thing around. Let's take it on a test drive around the solar system.
I mean, I've taken a little bit of a trip to Gleba here and there.
Do a round trip.
I love it. I guess now we've got the power for it. We could actually do that.
Is this all just for buffer? Is this whole thing just...
This is for the Prometheum shards, so that we can
Okay.
bring them home
Yeah.
to make one research of post-game science to say that we researched everything once. Although we haven't actually hit level 1 on every one of the infinite techs yet. There's a handful we're
what are we
missing.
missing? Let's get those.
Okay, let's see
Get 'em
here.
Right now.
This one, and this one.
You know what's funny, Dubs?
What?
The recipe change for the asteroid reprocessing,
Yeah.
as soon as they pick them up off the belt,
Oh.
it no longer fulfills the requirement,
So they're putting it in, and
taking it right back out.
that's hilarious. So it's grabbing it, but where's it putting it? Wait, where's it putting it?
It's putting it... It
Uh,
must be putting it briefly in the crusher.
Super weird.
Oh, you like no red chips. This is not enough red chips.
Okay, it works eventually once the backlog gets full enough.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very silly, but I'm okay with it, I think. Okay. All right. I need to delete these little guys because we're gonna actually use them. All right. So here's my plan. Yeah, sure. And then we do ba ba ba.
Did you want to try out using the railgun?
On what? Oh yeah, we could just shoot something. Gone.
Nice.
Well, oof, jeez. Just went low power for a bit. Wait, that went low power for a bit.
Did it?
Yes. Oh, okay. The individual railgun went low power because
Okay.
it actually uses its electricity to fire.
And then it recharges.
Yeah, and while it is recharging, it is consuming 5 megawatts. Briefly, but still. mean, our power grid can definitely manage.
So I'm telling this to just go hog wild right now.
Yeah, we can go 348 megawatts, it looks like. Let's watch the power grid. Yeah, those rail guns. Oof. They pack a punch on the power grid. Okay, but it doesn't look like even at that point. Even if I include
No, it's
the other
nowhere
one.
near.
Yeah, we're using maybe, like, we might get up to 20 megawatts. And we can support 350. So be here Wednesday for the flight of the snail. Yes, it's going to happen right at the start of the stream, which is about 2 hours before now. There was a lot of bugs, apparently. Oh, yeah, I left these
Put all
guys
the
out.
railguns back.
Forgot I left these bugs out to fight the bugs. The League of Extraordinary
Plastic.
Spiders. Plastic.
Plastic.
Always with the plastic.
That means I need to bring coal all the way over.
Oh no. Germ Dove, it sounds like you're having such a fun time with quality.
It's a blast.
I'm spending some real quality time. Yeah, stream will start about 2 hour. Like currently, this is 2 hours into our stream schedule slot. We will start with a trip to the. We'll get everyone onto the ship, and then we will travel and see what happens at the edge of the universe, solar system, whatever. And then, yeah, I guess after that, we'll grab some Promethean shards and then wrap up. All right, this is the plan. This is the idea here. I'm Mr. Ideas today. Okay, so the idea is enable it if number, whatever the number incoming is greater than something.
Number go up.
Number will go up. So we're going to use a decider arithmetic combinator here. We're going to keep an eye on the number of bullets, the number of rockets, and the number of railgun ammo. 50 on the way. Great. Sure. Geez, that railgun production is really scarily fast with level 3 speed modules, 4 of those in a legendary assembler. It just
I'm actually really glad I built those.
those are
it's
really
fun.
fun.
To look
It's
at.
very fun. Now beacon it and then let's go crazy. All right, so this is going to be, there they are. There it is. So we want to count the amount of bullet that we have, which is going to be this and this. Oh, what in the world? Okay, so hold. And then we're just going to try and reach it as far as we can. Until it can reach to here. Okay. Read the number of bullets. Read the number of rockets. Read the railgun ammo. I'm not going to bother reading this side. We're not going to count
the
that.
room.
Read the room. Circuit condition. Okay, I think that should give us the information we need. All right, so count bullets. We want to get this out of 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 0 to 15. So divide by 1.3k over 15. And output that as a check mark. So right now we're getting 16. So change that to 87. Divide by 87. There we go. 15. So that means full for what we're doing. So now we're going to say enable if check mark is greater than 0. And then this one's going to be enable if check mark is greater than 1. And unfortunately, we now have to repeat this. Surely we can make this a little bit faster. Wait, what's the category? Minecraft blocks. Is greater than 1, 2, 3. Greater than 4. Greater than 5. I should blueprint this, but nah.
Too much work.
Exactly, this is much easier.
5.
And then this one we can take out. Perfect. All right, bullets, rockets. 1.1k. 73. Looks good. And then this can also be 73. All right. Now let's add the display so we know what each of these represents. I'm gonna actually request these. What's the normal minimum on this? Really, it is actually 10. Huh. Well, all right, novice, make me some of those. I want some. Surely we have some being made, right? Nope. Okay.
You'd be the one to make them.
That's true. That is my style. I like leaving comments in code. You got me. Hangman Game in chat is fun. Thank you. I made that. When did I make that?
Mario Maker.
Oh gosh, no. This isn't even the one I used back in the Mario Maker days. Because that one was all done in JavaScript and ran it ran on the Twitch dashboard from the console because I was just looking for a quick and dirty way to read chat without bothering with like, I just need something really quick to keep track of level codes. I don't need to dig out the API for something so small, and so I made a text scraper for the chat window. But do I have this? I mean, yes. Yes, actually. I did make that. And I think if you don't put in a number, it just gives you a random one. What's that?
So that's a good precept.
That is
That's
a good precept.
wisdom.
That's it. That is a good wisdom. Bah. Ha, bah, bah.
Papanada.
Ha, ha, ba, ba, ha, ba, ba, nada. How has no one made that
Relax, okay? It's not real.
obvious joke before? You're scaring him.
It's not real bugs.
Always show the first line of bullet, rocket, railgun ammo. That's like, you cannot perceive that. Maybe if I add text. Bullets. Oh yeah, and then I say always show. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, okay, hang on, that's kind of nice. That's pretty good. I need to split these up a bit though, so they line up better. And to do that, I will just move this up here, move this down here. And then move the whole thing down there. That is actually pretty slick right there. Okay, I like that. Do Twitch bots have to be in? No. So the way you're supposed to do it is if you want to respond to commands and chat stuff or send messages from your bot, then what you want to do is actually plug your code into the Twitch API, but that means you have to like get an API key, set up an account that can actually use it, give the account permissions. And for the initial thing I wanted to do, I was like, oh, that's way too much overkill. I just need something very tiny and small. And I looked at Nightbot and stuff, and I was like, I don't really want to give some other account permissions because I don't know a whole lot about Twitch yet. I don't know what's trustworthy. So I'm just gonna build something quick and dirty that I just run a command in the browser, like a JavaScript command, by just pressing F12, opening the console, and just tell it, hey, read this text box on my browser, and every time a new element pops up, look to see if it starts with an exclamation mark, and then process it, do some searching to find who did it, and then keep track of things. Because the idea was, the original use case was I was streaming Mario Maker early in my Twitch days. Which, yeah, can you believe that? That has really good engagement with viewers because people want to make levels and have streamers play the levels. And so the default way that works is there will be some kind of Twitch bot that lets you use a command to add your level into the line of levels, into the queue, so that people can kind of wait their turn for their level to be played. It's a pretty good system that's developed over time. And now there's like dedicated bots and systems that'll do that for you. But I was like, I don't want to get one of these other systems in charge running all this. I'm just going to write something really quick. And I did, and my first Twitch bot was just that. That's all it had to do. And then it kind of just organically grew until there were mini games that you could play. Because at the time I was doing like 6-hour streams every week.
6.
That was a weird time. It was like right after work, I would start streaming until bedtime.
Wow.
And I would take a dinner break. And during dinner, for like 20 minutes, I would scarf down some pizza and I would just go AFK and let chat play mini games. And the really insulting thing is that viewership went up during those times.
This is a bad way to do this.
Is it? I think it's probably going to be great. How many items can sit on a belt? Is it 8? Okay,
Are they stacked?
I was looking at the Prometheus. Oh, we could stack the Prometheum shards, couldn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay,
More
I do.
than you could possibly fathom, I think, is the answer.
That's good. That's good. I do need to make sure we're balancing them. So it would be. I got to think really carefully about the direction of this. Okay, so it would go in here. It'll be on the back side of this. So then I need to do that to balance it on. There we go. Heck yeah. The thing is, it wasn't even a good game. It was literally Hangman. That's not like, you don't think of Hangman as being like, oh, that's one of the best games out there you can play. Hangman, I love Hangman. It was literally just like, it was the equivalent of just like sitting around and trying to throw a ball into a cup because you're bored. It's like, it's not, it's just something.
Is that one of your mini games?
That's one of my new mini games.
I love that one.
Actually, you know what? It was actually really easy to do more advanced stuff with like JavaScript animations in the old way of the bot, because it was graphics accelerated browser stuff. So I could take advantage of like CSS animation tweening and stuff. The new one's written in C# and it's built as a console app. So it's like, I'm not saying I couldn't, but it would be annoying to hook in like visually interesting things being displayed by the bot. Ball. Top. For a long time, I wanted to do like a dungeon crawler mini game somehow, and that just turned into like the little quest gambling mini game, because I was just like, no, this is too much for chat This is too much for chat to deal with. Of like, all right, now you have to look at the screen to see where your character is, and then you can enter a command to move your character and check for treasures and fight monsters, and don't forget to use your potion if you need to for a buff before battle. And
that sounds pretty fun.
It sounds fun, but then it's like, okay, but you're all playing it through chat text commands. One of the things I thought about was like, okay, what if I could store the current state of the game in a URL parameter, so that rather than have to actually like maintain a backend server, you just type in a command and it tells you the current state of the game board. And then like it takes you to a hosted site that's just like a static page, but it reads in the URL parameters that encodes like the board state. And then from that, you could use like a nice interface there to choose your move, and it would give you back a command that you could paste into chat to make your move. And then the game state would be updated behind the scenes for the next time someone requests the current game state. So it would have to be something like you're making multiple moves in one action. Like you can enter one command every like 10 minutes. And then like the entire game state updates in one go as a result. It's like, okay, you can change your position, you can take an action, like use a spell, and maybe use an item. And then everyone makes their moves. Oh, that was it. The idea was that it would be vaguely PvP, but to make sure that people didn't know what other people were doing, it would be like everyone's moves are kind of encoded in the command that's generated by the web UI. So after deciding what to do, you would choose what move to make, and it would give you an encoded chat message to send in so that no one knew what other people were going to do, and then it would like very briefly pop up a little picture in picture to show like that instance happening of like, all right, now this person moves here, this person moves here, this person attacks, they miss because that person moved. It would be a mess. Hi, Day. Ultimately, the thing is that all of this would be happening while I'm trying to actually do a stream. So it would be a little bit silly. Day, the snail is going to the edge of the solar system on Wednesday. We do need to change these railguns, don't we? Or add another railgun or something. Like one railgun here-ish would be good, I think. Do we have more railguns on Novice somewhere? Or
I don't have a clue where we're making railguns.
I mean, I know where we're making them. It's not on Novice, but I'm wondering, I might have stored some on Novice.
You know, the range on railguns is a little disappointing.
Oh yeah?
I would kind of expect it to go further. Not
Well,
necessarily in terms of the spaceship, but if I was going to plunk down one of these on Novice...
oh gosh, it would suck on Novice, yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm glad that at least that's been taken care of. We need more railguns. Aquilo has the railguns. But none are actually ready right now. Oh yeah, we made exactly three uncommon and 3 common railguns. So if we want more, we just need to tell it to make more.
I just feel like all the trains do on Novice
This
is
stream
sit
of Dogs
around.
Works is brought to you by Birdo. Is that a dog
all
in
they're
a
doing is
teacup?
sitting around.
No, it's
they
Birdo.
don't
Why do you
leave.
ask?
Like, this is all backed up.
If we could tell them to cap at 1 for the train limit,
You can do that.
we wouldn't have to be massively overbuilding.
Don't even bother with the circuit condition. Just set train limit 1 forever. Always only 1 train limit. Whether or not there's supplies or not.
I think that would help with how idle it sits.
Yeah. Bird, doe, egg. Bird, doe, egg. Where's all the tungsten? Oh, it's the tungsten. Oh, the tungsten's going in there.
We're too far in the game to just be sitting with 0 iron bars on the bus on Novice from sometimes. How is this problem not solved yet? Why aren't the trains bringing iron constantly all the time?
I think it's just that the strategy we went with has some quirks that we never really found a good solution for. Pipeline has been overextended. Pipeline has been overextended.
I'm surprised.
Stop. Make railguns. Make railguns. Oh, did we get a good one? Oh, we got an uncommon. Gotcha gaming.
It's funny because it only started complaining about it because I finally... Oh no, does that mean my other setup is broken?
I sure hope
it has
not.
been broken for a long time? Nope, it's fine.
Oh, good. All right, cool.
Oh, I know why. Because I copied and pasted for modules.
That would do it. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm getting rid of this rocket launcher. It's gone. In its place is a railgun that's gonna be poking out a little bit. And it's gonna feed railgun ammo that way. Then meanwhile, same thing here.
Time for the Factorio compatibility test. Do you enjoy SimCity on the Super Nintendo? Yes. Do you enjoy things that aren't SimCity on the Super Nintendo? No? Then Factorio is not for you. Kindly leave.
Kindly leave. I'm taking Star Molsk to Aquilo. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna see what happens here.
SimCity bad game?
Jeez. You can't just say that, Germ Dove. Star Molsk Alpha. Actually, on my single player one, this ship is called Molsk Alpha. But on this one it's Star Molsk. So it's slightly different. It's not quite the same ship.
Legally distinct.
Legally distinct space snail. Oh man, I really liked Legally Distinct Ship game. It was like the one good game in Dabble Party. Alright. I want to see these lights change. I want to see that this indicator system works. Actually, I could have a whole separate one for speed. That would be fun. A little speedometer panel. I do. I mean, there's the most important one. The Paper Robot Project. Working title. There's still 1.3 thousand bullets. The bullets are backed up pretty well. We're not going to put a dent in the bullets. That was a good game. It was a good game, wasn't it? Why was everybody so excited about that? Let's divide it by... No, not 13. Let's divide it by 10. We can keep an eye on the speed that way.
Okay. I really hope that this actually starts making more quality blue chips.
Murdered. Alright, we're going to Aquilo. Let's see what happens here. I kind of want to slow this down a bit. I'm a little worried about the big rocks. This is our first time coming up against those. And if this thing just breaks, I will be very sad.
That's basically all of our legendary items.
Okay, we're good. We're good. It's working. It's working. It's so precious. We need to be careful with it. Oh, jeez. This is basically 30 streams worth of work going into this snail. And it would be very sad for it to go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, good. It is working. It is alerting me that we are eating up bullets now. That's noteworthy. So, what's up with that? Why aren't we making more iron? Why aren't we making more iron?
Crushing iron? Oh, I think your outbound is full. No? Disabled by control behavior.
Oh. Ah, because I have too much iron ore somewhere.
I feel like that may be incorrect.
Yeah, hang on now. Check. Oh, it has to be greater than 0. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Well, that's hilarious. Okay.
You're also backing up on
Yep.
ice?
The dumping is running slow. I kind of have been preparing for this moment with a little setup here, a professional setup here to deal with it, to make sure we can dump at double speed. Pretty impressive, if I do say so myself.
I feel like it's kind of a shame to...
The snail pierced the
Crush
atmosphere and soared where no, correction,
Why aren't
few
you reading
snails
ice?
have dared to tread. As it hurtled through space,
Hmm?
it looked back at the
aren't
world
you
that
just
spawned
reading
it,
ice?
and had it
I should also
fingers,
read ice.
would surely flip a bird in this moment.
Specifically on the solely ice crushers.
Yeah, I haven't set up all of these setups that say, okay, if we have more than this, then do whatever. I'm getting there. We're getting there. This is why we're making this trip in particular.
I've gotten a lot of important work done this stream.
Oh yeah, yeah. You want to tell?
Yeah.
You want to tell me about it?
Well, I think it speaks for itself.
Yeah. You know what? You know what? I like it. I like it.
Do a show and tell.
This is good. This is good. This is the base did need this, honestly.
We needed this.
We
It
needed
was
this.
important to get at this point, this stage of the game.
Mm-hmm,
We needed this. Oh yeah, that's looking real paved.
That is not what we want.
Okay, there we go. Only crush ice into, or only crush oxide into ice if we're low on ice. And then a separate one if we are low on calcite. Oh boy. All right, so how much calcite do we have? Where's our calcite line? The bird. For Al? There we go. Okay, that should work there. I'm pretty much always crushing carbon right now, though. So I wonder if I should also make a line for that. Carbon's a little bit uglier. Maybe it's fine.
It's so funny to look at these city blocks of furnaces that we have.
Yeah, considering they got replaced by like a handful of foundries. It's like, yeah, we did this for a little bit. There was a very short period where we were doing this. The city block furnaces. And it worked well for the time we needed it, but it's such a small window between we need hundreds of electric furnaces and, okay, we have foundries now. All right.
All right, I've tried to spread our trains around a little bit more,
Yeah.
just by putting on limits.
Well,
Nice, nice.
so we got something going on here. This is a sleepy train here.
Oh, I hate
That
those.
doesn't want to leave.
Oh, there's gonna be sleepy trains.
Well, the sleepy train is blocking the only iron ore source that we have. So the iron ore isn't. We still just have no iron at the base.
Like, it should only be
There's no steel
sleepy
right now, actually,
if we
specifically.
don't have anywhere requesting it.
Which is the case.
Well, it's like 5 or 6 copper ore trains that are always just sitting here waiting, and then there seems to be like no iron ore trains doing their job, or like one.
Oh, I made it to Aquilo. Nice. All right, give me the one railgun. All right, that I do feel a lot better about the railgun coverage now. That was a good call out, honestly. Oh, right. I need to set the filters on those. There we go. It was going a little crazy there.
We're out of fuel.
It's being fixed.
That's the worst thing ever. All right. Well, there it is.
I guess that's the one way to do it.
I'm sending this to Novice. I think
I'll just run alongside it and fuel it as it goes.
go out, go.
Oh, this was paved. This is paved. I can keep up.
Oh, but now you got the concrete on your side. Wait, just be placing concrete directly under you everywhere
I
you go.
didn't bring any with me. It's
No!
Well, we were out of steel. We had 0 steel.
It's very
in my
strange
entire
that
factory.
these tree planters can plant things on concrete. All right. Star Mollusk is ready. I don't know if it's unstoppable, but it's doing well. So we're going to try and take it in 2 days to the edge of the solar system. We're all going to hop aboard
Hey.
and go for a ride. Okay, power usage is great. Power usage is great.
We're gonna win factory.
We're going to win Factorio. It's time. And then we can start Pionodons.
I don't know what that is, but yeah.
It's the one that takes like 800 hours if you're an expert.
Well, we can get
That sounds like us.
Yeah, I
Get
think
it done in a cool 1,000.
yeah, I think this should be fine. Oh man, 30 episode series over 2 months. Finally coming to fruition. We're gonna go out there and see what's at the edge. We're gonna see that victory screen. I'm excited. German, are you streaming tonight?
No, not tonight.
No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a little. Well, depending, but I may be doing a little bit of a mini bonus stream tomorrow morning because I don't have work tomorrow morning for reasons. So I may take advantage of that time and have some
What
fun.
time?
I don't know. 7:30. That's what time I'd normally start work.
Perfect. No notes.
We'll see. To be determined. All right. I think we're good. I'm gonna let this thing get to novice, but it'll coast in, and we'll all individually hop on board. I hope Theron will be available to actually
Are we
hop on for the achievement.
Are we missing anything else that we would want to be on there?
I have no idea. I have no idea if it's...
Concrete probably would be nice.
That would be cool if you could concrete your space
Yeah, that'd be
platforms,
great.
honestly. I would love that.
We
What would
need
be
some
really cool is
lights.
if we had faster inserters.
Faster inserters could be nice. Obviously, faster crushers would be a nice to have, just even uncommon, just to
You
upgrade
mean
them.
better than the rares that we have?
Oh, are we on we're on rares now? Okay, I zoomed in earlier and didn't see the icon. Well, never mind. We're good on crushers then. Those are working great. Beacons.
Turtle sees it. The big flight. The
That'd be
snail.
great. He'd love it.
I think he would really enjoy it.
He'd
Yeah.
love it. And
Those good stuff.
we will see if we... Why can't we get this stupid cryogenic science? What's the holdup here? The electromagnetic science, which is supposed to come from Germdub 4. Oh, no. Not Germdub 4.
That reminds me. That was
Ocean
supposed to drop
mechanics?
off those
Which
plants and recyclers a while ago.
which ship is picking up the electromagnetic science?
Nobody.
Oh,
Apparently. I don't know.
cool.
Because we don't
Well-
have any.
well, that's why we couldn't get railgun shooting speed.
I don't know who's supposed to be doing it, but it looks like nobody's doing it.
Well, we need all 12 sciences for the finale. Not many, like 400 with our current research bonus.
Yeah, we can get those easy.
So that's going to be really cheap, and that is a flat 10% productivity on all labs. I don't know how that stacks with productivity modules. I'm assuming additively. We already have a... what do we have? We've already got a 52% productivity from modules, so I'm assuming that'll just bump it up to 62%, which is less impactful compared to it. It's like, all right, we're going from 150 to 160. That's not as big as going from 100 to 110, but it's still something. And it's, it's infinite, so we can just repeat that as many times as we want to get an additional, I assume, additional 10% every time. And actually, not for that much more. That's crazy. So we'll see how much Promethean science we can get. We need to make like 400 Promethean science, which is a little bit of a task because we have to make it in space out of quantum processors, asteroid chunks, and biter eggs. So I imagine what we'll do is Star Molsk will collect a whole bunch of asteroid chunks, stacks of them, and then we will fly to Aquilo for the processors, grab a few hundred, and then go to Novice for the biter eggs and just craft them right over novice, so that we don't have to worry about how fresh the biter eggs are. Maybe we'll put quality on those. See if we can get some bonus science out of it. I don't know.
On the biter eggs?
Yeah, why not? Quality biter eggs. Just stick some modules right in the GUI module port.
We can always recycle the crap out of them.
That seems like a strategy. Well, all right. That's it. Thank you for Factorioing with me.
It
very
sure
fun.
has been a factory.
I'll be sad to see it end, but at the same time, quite relieved to be done with it.
It's very
Next
bittersweet.
thing until the next factory.
Yeah, until the next factory. Until we get the bug again. Like,
Bugs?
bugs?
2 months
Fighting
from now.
bugs?
Or 6 months from now.
Yeah, that's usually the schedule, isn't it? See you guys back here in the summer for the next round.
6.
6. Hopefully there'll be some really cool space age mods by then. Freight forwarding all over again. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.